Hey everybody, this is RBR Shortmans 13. Wish everybody a happy new year. And I thought I could do a quick video, or maybe not that quick, of my personal review of the Scream franchise. And I'll show you the movies. Scream, Scream 2, Scream 3, the worst one, and Scream 4. I thought I'd finally give my full opinion on the movies after, being a fan so long and making 4, Ghostface movies, fan films. And because I'm doing Ghostface versus Jason, here's the Friday the 13th mask I'm using. You can see the final chapter, because that's my favorite Friday the 13th movie is Final Chapter, I think. That's a great movie, very underrated. I think Jason was the best in that one. And then, of course, Ghostface will be fighting Jason. These two, icons, and, who will win. Like, the kind of, who will win. And, it could be Jason. It could be Ghostface. You don't know. It's all messed up now. This is a fake knife, plastic. For a Destiny of a Ghostface, the fan film I did, and my Ghostface robe. So you can tell I'm a big fan of the slasher genre. Oh yeah, and this is what you tie around. Yeah, so yep. Yeah. So now let me give my review of the movies. I'm eating Burger King as I'm reviewing them. So let's start with the first Scream. That started it all. Now this is a classic. This is the best opening of the series, and always will be, to the Scream series. I've had opening scenes in my films, but they don't ever stack up to this opening scene. This is just a classic. I mean, the cast and the story, and it's so smart and clever, and and great twists. Spoilers if you haven't seen them. Billy and Stu, they were very scary. Stu's my favorite killer out of the whole Ghostfaces. And I just think this is an ultimate classic. It's always fun to watch. I could watch it any day. It's a great movie. Now, Scream 2. This is my favorite of the series. I think it's very underrated. Even though they rushed this out after the first Scream, I think it was, just very smart movie and very scary and, like what they say, twice as hip, twice as diabolical, and, twice as thrilling and stunningly scary, like the critic reviews and stuff. Now, Scream was big back in the 90s. The first 2 got great reviews. If you go on Rotten Tomatoes, the first 2 were great. Now, the first 2 are, some of my favorite slasher films. Now, let's go to Scream 3. This is my least favorite. Now, Roman, to me, personally, is a better killer than Jill and Charlie in 4. But, yeah, I think this one really sucks. I mean, it does look like a Scream movie. It feels like a Scream movie. The Ghostface in it is great. Neve Campbell does a great job in this. She really saves this movie for the most part. But overall, I think this was a big letdown, and I think they should have waited a little longer to have a good script. But I think this movie has a lot of flaws. I think it has better acting than 4, but overall, this is it's not the ultimate Scream, but it's my least favorite. And then we go to Scream 4. I have mixed responses about this movie. I think the brutality in this is awesome. The kills are great. I love the music in it. It has a really great opening. I think the second best opening sequence after the first Scream. And Hayden Panettiere, she's great. It's great to see Neve Campbell again and Courtney Cox. It has its moments, but overall I think it's a little too campy. It has a lot of dumb moments, and Jill, she's got to be the worst killer of the whole series, especially Charlie. They suck. Um, Sorry, but I mean, now Kirby's house at the end of 4, it looks like a Scream set, and that's cool. I think this one has a pretty decent ending. I think it's a better ending than 3, and I'm glad that they did another one, and I really hope they do a Scream 5 instead of that MTV crap. Do you guys hear that they're recreating Drew Barrymore's opening scene for the MTV show, yet Ghostface isn't in it? I mean, what the fuck? I'm a diehard Scream fan. I love Ghostface. He's my favorite slasher and one of my favorite characters of all time. I think you can do a lot with that character, and I think Hollywood's wasting its time not doing these crossovers. I mean, if they're going to do Avengers crossover and, Dawn of Justice and all this stuff, I mean, they did Freddy versus Jason, so, why don't they do a Chucky versus Michael Myers? And I know there's rights and studios and stuff, but I mean, I really, because, they're catering to the superhero fans and this and that. I mean, what about the slasher fans? People like me that love that genre. We need, our monsters, and we need those slashers, to face our fears and have a fun time in cinema. And we're not getting that. What we had last year, 2014, was fucking Annabelle, and that sucked. But let's hope that, slasher films will come back. I thought You're Next was great, and I love Curse of Chucky. That was really good. And let's just hope that there's more slasher films to come. And overall, my opinion on the Scream series, it's very, the first 2 are great. The third one is bad. The fourth one's okay. So overall, it's a solid series, and I really hope they continue and not do that MTV crap, but they will, and it sucks. So. But hopefully you guys can look forward to Ghostface versus Jason, Ghostface fighting Jason. I hope you guys enjoy my other Ghostface movies on my channel. You guys can watch all 4. I worked hard on those, the fan films, and I'm staying very faithful to this character, and MTV's not going to. So yeah, that's my opinion on the Scream series. I could watch 1, 2, and 4, a lot. But 3, it's really hard to watch. It's just like you're sitting in a classroom that's really boring, and you're just waiting for the class to end. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you guys give your personal opinion and leave a comment. But that's my review of the Scream series. And here you go, Ghostface. My favorite slasher. And then Michael Myers, and then Jason, and Chucky, and it goes on. So. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and I hope you guys have a good new year. Alright, peace.